Welcome, everyone. I started writing this video script as a review of the beta, but there are so many things wrong with it that it turned into a rant. Enjoy. There's a beta of Riders Republic right now which ends tomorrow. I played it on PC and Xbox One X and I wanted to like it, but it has so many flaws that it cannot be enjoyed. But not so fast. Let's talk about the good things first. The idea itself is great. A huge, diverse sports playground that feels alive and is fun to play in is what this is supposed to be, and the idea of it is good. The backtrack feature is like the rewind feature in Forza Horizon 4 and is useful, but almost all the time you have to use it because of the game's flaws, not to mention that it always puts you in a shit spot, so you have to rewind even more. The level design is okay. Of course, designing a track for some bikes to race on isn't that hard compared to other things, but it's still important to mention. The music is decent, but it doesn't play in the actual races for some reason, but there are a few unexpected tracks here and there. Like I wouldn't imagine a female cover of Gangsta's Paradise in this game, but it's there. There's also an option to turn off copyrighted music, which is, I'm sure, appreciated by content creators. And that was about all the good things I could think of. Now let's get into the bad, and damn, there is a lot of it. Okay, so, the dialogue is so forced it's gotta be seen to be believed. Some people at Ubisoft understand the younger generation so little that they just throw around random words that they thought are cool and it just becomes a cringe script. I'm surprised I haven't seen someone say noob. The guide person, Suki, is also lame. She's the same I see potential in you type of person we've seen enough of in other games. The voice actors do a pretty good job despite the shit dialogue, but voices can't save a garbage script. At least when you get to the snowboarding part of the introduction they take it down a notch, and it becomes bearable. Oh, and you'll be hearing random voices randomly while in free roam without subtitles. But the thing I have the most problems with is the controls. Some controls don't fucking work. Even if the game was in alpha, everyone would expect the controls to work, but they kinda don't. The worst thing about the controls is that you can't go in reverse. Or at least that's what I thought, until I noticed that brake is mapped to fucking space. Why? It should be yes by default. If you want to play this, play it on a console, or at least with a controller. You'll do yourself a favor, not a big one though. I cannot stress enough how bad the controls are. They register later than you'd want. I understand that your character gets ready to do jumps and stuff, but even turning left/right is delayed. The rocket is tolerable, but the turning is still delayed. If you stay still on a snowy downhill area and decide to jump, you'll gain some speed for some reason and can't slow down or gain much speed for some reason. The only place where the controls sort of work is stunts while snowboarding/skiing/biking. Another major flaw is that my PC was borderline unusable if I tried to do anything else other than playing the game. Sometimes I couldn't even send a message on Discord. I tried to open OBS to record. It eventually opened, but the video, which was 6 minutes long, lagged so much that it was like 3 screenshots with the game audio. That's why you see Xbox gameplay in this video. There are some excusable issues such as seeing through the ground when fast traveling, or some minor rocks not having proper collision. However, in my eyes there's no excuse for the dogshit dialogue, the controls not working properly, and the PC being unusable while the game is running. When I watched the trailers in Ubisoft Forward almost a year ago, and at Gamescom 2 days ago, I was excited to play because it seemed like a fun experience. Unfortunately, I have my doubts based on this beta, but I still hope that the final product will be more polished. Goodbye, everyone.